Yo, what is up? It is me, Meanie Boy. Wait, you don't know Meanie Boy? You know, the guy who made that one hit show, Fight for Rupees? Or that show, what is it called? Oh yeah, Battle for Riz? Bro, fuck you mean you don't know him? I'll remind your ass right now! Yeah, so this is my first ever Q&A video prior to the upcoming Fight for Rupees episode 14. And I am super excited to answer all y'all's questions. Well, maybe not all of them. Alright, the first question comes from my friend LiferBuller. Shout out to him. Follow him on Twitter at LiferBullerJr. And we actually have a collab show coming up after Fight for Rupees episode 14 releases. So yeah. Alright, the question is, why did you make BFMR and FFR? So the reason I made Battle for Riz was that one day I was watching some PowerPoint object show episodes, and I was like, damn, this is pretty good for a show with no audio. And that's when it clicked to me. I couldn't make a show using Google Slides instead. So my main goal of BFMR was to like revive the style of the 2014 to 2016 PowerPoint shows. And also I kind of had the humor of a fucking 7-year-old at the time, so most of the memes are super outdated. And for Fight for Rupees, it was like heavily inspired by Timsy Poo's object show Object Point. You guys should go watch that if you haven't. It was like loud abrasive audio over poorly animated characters. And yeah, I tried to make my own spin of it, and it turns out the production of these episodes are more consistent than making Battle for Riz episodes, because like the common upload schedule was like an episode every weekend. Alright, now on to the next question. So this question comes from a longtime fan of Fight for Rupees. Dave Minecraft 69420 is back, and he has a few questions. Alright, the first question is, who is my favorite FFR character? My favorite FFR character has to low-key be Tuna Can. He's a very, very unique rapper that has some sense in him, and he's just more outstanding and appealing than the other contestants. And then his second question, will there be more seasons of Fight for Rupees? I cannot say anything about future FFR seasons. His third question, who was the first FFR character? It was actually Marbly, which was designed by my IRL friend, and he was shown to the public on Battle for Riz episode 4. So he was actually there before Fight for Rupees even started. And then his fourth question, when do I get my feature? I don't know, Dave Minecraft, you tell me. And then number 5, will the Wall of Racism join season 2 since they were robbed? I cannot say anything about the Wall of Racism. He's forgettable now. Like, he's erased from your mind. Erase him. Erase him. Alright, so the next set of questions comes from Joanna McKessie. And for number 1, do you really hate Indians? No, I do not hate Indians. They are my homies. I have a lot of Muslim friends, and they're so chill. And then the second question, what is my favorite ship from Fight for Rupees? This is low-key unofficial because it wasn't shown in the show, but it low-key has to be Wedding Ring and Unicorn, not Tuna Can and Unicorn. Because Wedding Ring and Unicorn, it showcases that awesome Yuri, you know what I mean? And then number 3, do you like buff hot men? I mean, yes, I love buff hot men. Alright, the next question comes from my Twitter mutual, It's Glide, the GOAT. Y'all should drop him a follow on Twitter. And then he asks, how did you get the idea of Fight for Rupees, and when it finishes, what are your plans for the future? So, I was low-key craving Indian food in my bed at 2 AM one time, and I immediately thought that the best object show competition prize would be rupees because that's like the official Indian currency. So when it finishes, my plans for the future are probably gonna be like focusing on my own stuff that's useful for the future, like my career and all that. I might still upload object show content, but not weekly like the current Fight for Rupees upload schedule. Alright, the next question comes from my GOAT, DJJ. And he asks, will there be a second season of Fight for Rupees?
All will be revealed in due time.
The next set of questions comes from a longtime subscriber on this channel, Island Essence. And he asks a variety of questions. Number 1, will you do any other type of content besides OSC stuff? If so, what content do you think you would do? Yes, I will be uploading other types of content besides object show content, and I might upload stuff like Roblox videos, music beats, memes, or just commentary videos. Number 2, how did you come up with Fight for Rupees? I low-key didn't come up with some sort of idea with Fight for Rupees. I just thought it would be funny, and I just let my intrusive thoughts take the best of me. Number 3, how did you come up with the name Meanie Boy? My name Meanie Boy actually derives from my old Roblox username, the real Meanie Tune, which I made in 2020, and I wanted to incorporate the word meanie in it, so I combined meanie and boy, because boy with an I was like a common term back then. Like it was like every meme. Number 4, why did you make the titles for Fight for Rupees rap songs? I made the titles of Fight for Rupees episodes rap songs because I'm a diehard hip-hop fan, and I thought it was like really funny and creative to make episode names into those song names. Number 5, if you could change anything about Fight for Rupees, what would you change? Low-key, I don't know what to change, honestly. Maybe like the early episode audios, but other than that, I really don't know. And then number 6 is Battle for Mewing Riz coming back. I miss it, but I swear you said it was canceled. Battle for Mewing Riz is actually not coming back. Yes, it is canceled, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I find the production of it really tedious and precise, and it is much slower than Fight for Rupees production. So yeah, y'all are not gonna see another Battle for Mewing Riz episode ever again. Sorry, guys. This question comes from my Twitter mutual, Miss Albania, and she says, something that keeps me motivated is like sometimes music helps with motivation, and I sometimes sleep early in the day to get energized later on to work for Fight for Rupees episodes. Nothing metaphorically really gets me motivated. It's just my body functions that make me feel more motivated and energized. Next question comes from the GOAT Wyatt, aka Egged Out, aka many other names, who was featured in Fight for Rupees episode 9, and he asks, how did you get into the OSC? So around 2022, my online friend introduced me to Battle for Dream Island, and I was curious, so I just clicked on the first episode and watched through all the seasons. Then later on, I watched more and more object shows, and I decided that it was the right time to interact with people in the community. And I have a really good reputation on Twitter right now, like around 1.5k followers as I'm making this video. Next question comes from another GOAT and another Fight for Rupees 9 feature, your boy Tay. You should go subscribe to his channel right now. Number 1, are you gay? I mean, you're close. I'm bisexual. Number 2, why did Dor get kidnapped? You'll see why in Fight for Rupees 14 and 15, because there's actually like multiple reasons as to why he got kidnapped. Number 3, can you have Molly Santana show up in the next episode? No, we cannot have Molly Santana show up in the next episode. She's a goated underground rapper, but she will not be making a feature in any of the episodes, because I don't have the fucking budget for it. And the final question for today's video comes from my Twitter mutual, Astral, and he asks 2 questions. Number 1, what is your race? I'm actually Asian, specifically Vietnamese. Number 2, what got you into hip-hop and R&B music? My friend back in 6th grade introduced me to Eminem, and I thought that fast rapping shit was so hard, so I took a dive in his discography, and then later on I was like a D1 Eminem glazer at the time. And then when the Kendrick and Drake beef came around, it inspired me to like take a discography dive into other artists, and it basically gave me a sense of hip-hop music. And that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and please drop a subscribe. Fight for Rupees 14 is coming soon. Please watch it. It's gonna go fucking crazy. And yeah, see ya in Fight for Rupees 14.